office boy to the superintendent, the train went on to pursue its journey into the heart of Kent. A July evening found commotion on the narrow platform, which a sun had been baking all day, so that the shoes of the waiting villagers left imprints on its tarred and gravelled surface. The office boy, big with importance and glad to show authority in the presence of a long-limbed, freckled-faced girl who stood back near to the bed of geraniums, ordered them to stand back and go higher up, and to come lower down, all in the way of a bustling dog controlling a flock of sheep. "All with no tickets," shouted the office boy presently, as the train came in sight far away on the straight lines. "Get off of the platform." "We're expecting of somebody," urged one or two of the elders. The freckle-faced girl prepared to leave. "You can stop where you are," whispered the office boy to her. She nodded and came back. "All the rest, get down there by the signal box and wait," he ordered authoritatively. They obeyed, and made a lump of patient heads near to the level crossing as the oncoming engine whistled at them and drew the train up to a halt. 3 or 4 London children who had had their heads out of the window turned the brass handles and jumped out on the platform. Each bore a label tied around the neck, and the one boy of the party was addressed to Mrs. Naylor of Rose Cottage. The long-limbed girl stepped forward to him. "You want Mrs. Naylor, don't you?" she asked shyly. "What's that to do with you?" demanded the short boy from London. He had a sharp, acute face, with his hair brought down well over his forehead. His collar was clean, but worn at the edges. "She's down this way." "Dessay I can find her," said the short boy curtly, "without you putting your spoke in." "Let me carry your parcel for you." "Look here," said the boy with truculence, "when you're wanted you shall be sent for. Meanwhile keep yourself to yourself, and don't you interfere with me. Understand that, if you please." The train went on, and the children, giving up their tickets to the office boy, offered themselves and their labels to the consideration of women waiting for them. A hard-faced, middle-aged woman took the short boy, and, catching his hand sharply, took him over the level crossing without a word, the long-limbed girl following at a space of a few yards. They walked across the station yard with the other women and children to the main road, where they separated. "You seem to have a rare fund of lively conversation, you country people," remarked the boy satirically, as they went down the dusty road. "Don't you get tired sometimes of talking so much?" "Less noise from you," said the hard-faced woman, "if you please." "Your name Naylor?" asked the boy. "Mrs. Naylor," she admitted. "Mine's Sizzle," he said proudly. "Sizzle Aubrawn Tabor. Lay, you don't get aristocratic names like Sizzle down here in this God-forsaken place." "We have what christened names we like," replied the woman tartly. "What's yours?" "My christened name is Ruth. My husband's name is Saul. Both," added Mrs. Naylor, showing in her turn something of conceit. "Both took straight from the Bible." "Well, I'm hanged," remarked the boy. "And you'll have to behave yourself," went on Mrs. Naylor inconsequently, "the fortnight you're staying down here, and you let me find you up to any of your London tricks, and I'll punish you just the same as if you was me own boy." "How many kids you got?" asked Master Cecil Tabor. "Evan," said Mrs. Naylor, with something of a catch in her voice, "Evan ain't blessed us with no children. There's only 2 of us, Saul and me." "You're a juggins," remarked the boy, "to worry about that. There's plenty of youngsters up in Red Cross Street, where I come from. I reckon anyone could buy as many as they like there for about 3 a penny." "This is where we live," said Mrs. Naylor. "Come around here to the back." "Good night, Sarah Ann," the girl responded. "Why not go in the front door?" asked the boy. "Because it ain't Sunday," she replied curtly. "Give your shoes a brush with this base broom." The